Hi, beautiful soul. This is Rainier Cheyenne, your intuitive guide on this self-love video series. Today, we are talking about fear of rejection. So, in the context of self-love, and how do we be with this fear of rejection? Because it goes very deep. It goes since when we were very little, we really wanted to be loved and accepted as a child's mind that our parents, our caretakers, our siblings, and everyone we came into contact with, we really wanted to see the biofeedback from their smile, their eye expression, their facial expression, and their voice, their physical behaviors, to feel we are loved. And of course, um, life goes on, life happens. So very often we've walked away, we grew up feeling that they're, always living in this feeling of that if we don't do what we believe we should be doing, then we will not be liked, we will be rejected. So it, of course, it also goes very deep to that feeling of survival, safety. And if you could also connect that to the chakras, the root chakra and the sacred chakras, that all this very basic um, needs to navigate this life as a human. So how do we navigate? How do we behave? How do we live with this feeling, this fear of rejection? Because it goes really, whether we know it or not, whether we are conscious of it or not, it is always there. And that is why many of us are making the decisions based on what we believe, well, permit us, allow us to receive, to remain in this, feeling in the circle, in the family, in the relationship, in the friendship, in the community, in the company, on the job. And it really applies to so many levels of our existence. And the invitation of today's video is really to start start developing an awareness to listen to your inner voice and your inner guidance and your inner wisdom. And I assure you that you are listening, you are watching this video, you are deeply, deeply equipped with the wisdom, the guidance within you to navigate to for your highest good, because we always are connected to our soul being, to our soul, our source self, our higher self. And the challenge is not to whether to not to ask whether we have our inner guidance, inner knowing or not. It's about how much noises do we have around us inside our head that is stopping us, that's preventing us hearing the true guidance, true voice that's within us. And so on this day, I would say no matter when you watch this video, the timing is right. It is always the right timing. But the day I'm recording this video is on 11th, and it's a powerful portal, really, from, with all the energies and all the um, synchronicities, as you could also say, to come through to really support us to, shall we wish, if we desire to really coming into deep another level of alignment to who we really are. And it is also at the same time to really let go, become aware and release and let go and integrate parts of us that have been limited, that has deafened, as you could say, because have we adopted different voices from our parents, from our societies, from the media, from when we grow up, and even different lifetimes that actually drowned out our inner knowing. So the practice for this video is really, how do we work with this fear of rejection? It really starts within. It really starts within becoming aware of what are the dialogues that's running in our head, and what is stopping us from listening to our true voice, our inner guidance. And so, and also become aware of, like, when we know the right thing to do, but we tend to choose a thing that we know is not aligned, is not in the best good of our own interest. And it's because the fear, or, what kind of fear is coming up? Is it the fear of that your parent is gonna object, or is it, your partner is gonna shouting at you, or is he gonna leave? It's all kinds of fear. It's also really part of the process to allow yourself space to become aware, to process, and to have a dialogue within yourself. Take time to sit quietly, take time to walk in the nature just by yourself without listening to anything audio on your phone. Take time to sit down and write and paint. Take time to sit in the bathtub, and take time to do a ritual, especially people, when you are really called to create a ritual, your altar, your candle ceremonies. Just allow yourself to spend time and really be with yourself, and to see what is the biggest fear, and where are you? Where is the true you? Where is the you that is your voice, that is situated in this voice? How do you allow yourself to really rise, allow your own wisdom to rise into your own being, and allow yourself to hear so clearly, to sense, to feel so clearly that what is the next step to do. And so I hope that is helpful. So the next week, if you are curious, like, engage in a daily meditation, and just allow yourself to dive into what is the voice behind this worry, what is the voice behind this anxiety, what is the voice behind this fear of taking that decision, taking that step, taking that movement that you feel really drawn to do, but you are so afraid to. And if you need some support to help you unravel what is underneath, and if you need some support to really look deep within what is holding you back, then reach out. Very I'll be very honored and happy to support you in looking into what has been holding you back. What is the belief? What is the conditioning? What is even the wound and the trauma that from this lifetime to different lifetime that is holding you back? Because the fear is real in the sense for the body. So the body needs to process what is holding us back. And of course, there are many, many ways to be with, to shine light on this fear and allow the body to process and release. So whatever you are called, just take one step at a time. Like today, take one little action that could help you toward the person, the thing, the project that you are so guided, you are so called, you are so excited about to take on. So I'm sending you so much love on this portal of 11th of 11th. And it doesn't matter what day you're watching the video, know that the energy is present at this time, and know that you are, no matter which time you decided to take on the work, it is the most prominent day and time for you, because you are ready, because you're ready to move forward. You are ready to really heal your past, heal your wounds and release what no longer serve you so that you can feel free, feel that freedom, feel that peace, and feel that joy in your day-to-day life. I'm sending you so much love. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.